Today I speak with a deep sense of pride and responsibility within our Arts, Culture and Heritage Strategic Advisory Committee. Someone who carries a living connection to two powerful stories from our committee, one of service and one of survival. First, I want to acknowledge the proposal for the post-Vietnam Veterans Monument at the Jubilee Park. This project is meaningful, is a meaningful tribute to the servicemen and women who served with courage and sacrifice, and their families, including my own. Having met with RSL President Keith Higgins and Mark Preston, it's clear that this monument will serve a lasting symbol of honour, resilience and commitment. With the appropriate approvals, it will be a place of reflection and of education, a tangible reminder for future generations and of the values of our veterans that our veterans fought for. It's more than just a stone, it's a stand for remembrance. Just as we look to honour those who served our country abroad, we also turn inward to recognise those who built our community from within, often in silence and in suffering. Today, as the Mayor said, I turn 47.
Poor bugger.
I know. Thank you. I carry another story, one rooted here in Mackay. For the first 16 years of my life, I was considered in my cultural heritage as an alien, not being recognised by any form of government, local, state or federal. After our people were brought here in 1863, my forefathers were among over 62,000 Pacific Islanders brought to Queensland, many under false pretences, kidnapped and trickery to work in slave-like conditions. They cleared land, built mills, died in the same fields that they planted and cut cane on, and contributed deeply to the Mackay community that we all enjoy today. Yet their names were largely erased and many were later forcibly deported. This year marks 25 years of Queensland's recognition of the Australian South Sea Islanders as a distinct cultural group living in Queensland. But there's more to be done. That's why, as a strategic advisory committee, we believe it's imperative for Council to support, in principle, the raising of Australian South Sea Islander flag, not as a political statement, but as a gesture of education, of visibility and of respect and of unity. As Mackay's first councillor with no European heritage in 155 years, I know the power of not being seen to being seen in my own lifetime. That's a story of growth. That's a story of progress, of having one story honoured in public spaces. Just like our monument for our veterans, raising a flag is not about division, it's about education, truth and a shared belonging to our Mackay community. Let's all honour those who contributed to our community, whether in uniform or in chains, and ensure their stories are not forgotten. Together, I believe that we can build a future grounded in recognition, a future grounded in respect, and a future grounded in unity. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Councillor Corowa. A very passionate speech. Well done. Speaker against? Any other speakers? No other speakers? I'll put that motion then. Those in favour? Any against? The motion to adopt that is carried.